Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube station. Appreciate you guys watching. I picked up a lot of cars from this guy. Quite a few cars I picked up from him. So I'm going to do some videos on some of them. This one here is a pretty rare car. This one's pretty cool. This is Carrera Digital 132. This is the Plymouth Fury from 1960. This is a Chrysler Group LLC 2010. So this car is from 2010. It's a Richard Petty, number 43. It's a pretty famous race car. You guys probably have seen this one. You know this car. You guys probably, a few guys might have this car or desire to get this one. I know I've been wanting to get it for a long time. So now I finally got it. We'll take a look, see what it looks like. So like I say, this is the Plymouth Fury from 1960. The Richard Petty, number 43. The king of NASCAR, Richard Petty. So this is the one he was driving back in 1960 right here. So, and then obviously then you know him driving those wing cars, those Superbirds and stuff in the early 70s. So that was about what, 12 years later maybe. We got that blue Superbird. So we'll take a look at this one. It's from 2010. We'll take a look at it. You can see the top, big old number 43 right there. Got the 43 on the back. The hood, look at that, the way that hood looks like that. There's the side of it. Number 43, it's got his name under there, Richard Petty. Champion. It says up here, I don't know what that says up here. Let me see that. Can I see that? Looks like Thumper maybe or something up here. Well, I'm not sure. Some advertising here, Airlift. Some other stuff, Plymouth Pier. Look at the design of that car, guys. How cool is that, 1960? Look at that thing. That thing's a boat, man, for being on a racetrack. Look at how long it is. There's Richard Petty on the inside there. You can see right there, it's got his name. See his name there, Richard Petty on the door, and you can see him in there. You can see really good in this car. He's got brown on. She looks like he's almost just got, like he's got like a brown shirt on or something. He's got his helmet there, old helmet. Oh, got it up too hard, sorry. There it is. Got his old helmet on. You can see inside the car there, the steering wheel. Got the roll cage going on in there. So that's Richard Petty back in 60. So that was a young Richard Petty then, because I'm sure he's like 80 something now. Was that 60 years ago? He was probably just a young guy then, 20 years old or something. You can see the front of that car. He's the king of NASCAR, 200 career wins. Can you imagine 200 career wins? I think second most is maybe Jeff Gordon or somebody like that with like 83 or something, or 88. I'm not sure for sure, but you can see the front of it. Check that out. A lot of chrome up there on the grill back in the day. This car was probably heavy too. Look at that. Check out the front end right there. That's a sweet front end. Look at that, guys. It says Plymouth on it. Right there, it runs both ways. 325 horsepower in this car. Oh, that's all they had in the back then. 325 horsepower. I got a mini bike that's got more horsepower than that on it. So you can see in there, it's got the mirror right there. Not really, but wish I had a mini bike with 300 horsepower. So check out the side there. There you got that side of it. This is a really nice car, man. I finally got this one. So I've been collecting these Carreras now for about 2.5 years. You guys seen some of my videos and the cars I do. So like I said, I got a big lot of these cars, and so some of these rare ones, a lot of these are rare from 2010, 2012, stuff like that. So these are hard cars to come by. You can see right there what that side looked like right there. Got the Richard Petty on there by the door. You can see Richard on the inside there. King of NASCAR right there, guys. Wave to him. See what the side. You got the wings on the. Look at the wing on the back of that. That big wing back there. We'll take a look at that in a minute. We'll see the rear of it. Okay, on the back there it says Lee Petty's Randleman, North Carolina. Lee Petty was Richard Petty's dad. He was a big NASCAR champion before Richard Petty. Lee Petty, a Hall of Fame driver. So he started it off with the Pettys, and then obviously after Richard Petty was his son. So, and a few Pettys after that even. So let's take a look at the rear of this one. Lee Petty's, Randleman, North Carolina. You can see that. I'm trying to get it in there where you can see it. She's got the wings on that car, guys. Check that out. Look at that. Look how cool those wings are. And the rear of that, look at that. Man. So there it is over the top, number 43. You can see that hood the way it is, Plymouth, with the 325 horsepower there. See underneath that car, you can see how clean it is. Don't look like this guy had these cars on the track at all. I mean, doesn't look like this one was on the track but a couple times. Maybe look at these tires. I think they're original tires and they're like brand new. So that looks good. So that's what that one looks like. So that's the Plymouth Fury. Plymouth Fury from 1960. That's the Chrysler Group LLC, it says on it, 2010. The Richard Petty number 43, the famous race car. So we'll put this one on track and we'll see what the King sounds like back in this 1960 car. Haven't had any of these tracks on cars on the track yet at all, so this will be the first time. Oh, there goes over the background. Just gonna get that in there a little bit. There we go. Okay, so obviously this car don't have no lights on it, so what we'll do is we'll put it over here, and no gas, so we'll coat it up. It's the first time ever for my Richard Petty 1960 Fury, guys. Let's see what this thing sounds like. Oh yeah, I'm liking it already. Easy there, King. Get back on the track. Here we go. $1960. Listen to that. 325 horsepower. Plymouth Fury. 60 years ago, guys. Can you imagine 60 years of this car? King of NASCAR, Richard Petty, 200 wins. 200 wins. That's crazy to think about. Okay, that's it. 1960 Richard Petty, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.